Hello. It's been such a long time since I've sat in here, and I almost forgot it was Wednesday. I was like, it's been busy. Busy, busy, busy. How are you? How have you been? Okay, so I thought I would go quickly on and show you some of the new makeup I've got recently. Nothing like huge. Hello. Like nothing massive. I'm beyond tired. Like I can't even begin to explain how exhausted I am, and I don't want to complain. I had such a good day, and then like it's funny how just like one little thing is just turns you off. Sash, I think, has made most of her recovery. Um, she's weird. I'm not walking her long distance still yet. We haven't gotten that far, but and before I sign off, I'm gonna remember to take down my hair. I had it professionally like low lighted, so it looks so good now. And I have been actually trying to like curl my hair. The reason why it's up right now is because I had like a bunch of hairspray in it, and I just doing a bunch of things to it to see if I could get it to go curly. And I used the Curl Secret, and I didn't use mousse before I did it, so it didn't stick. So yeah, anyway, I want to show you, I've been actually using this quite a bit. There it is. I can't believe, just like it's been what, 2-3 weeks now. So I am breaking out majorly right now. I think my body is like can't figure out what it's doing right now, because I'm supposed to be having my period and it's not coming because like I am menopausal. So yeah, I've been breaking out, and then I haven't been, and then I'm breaking out again, and yeah, it's just been crazy. So I've been mostly sticking to the new no buy. I will be sticking to it even more now because I just bought Lucas his Father's Day present. He got a nice little barbecue, and I'm really happy for him, but that puts me on a really tight budget. So okay, so I did pick this up because I'm needing a good CC cream, something light, something fun to wear to work every day that I go in, and I'm going to be starting to actually work at makeup. Oh my god. Yes, I know. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel all of my lives until after my wedding. I might do some here or there, like if I feel up to it, I might do it. But right now, just assume that there is none. And if you see the notification, you can join. You can always watch after. With the strike impending, I don't feel comfortable sending out any packages. But once I am back after the wedding and everything else is settling, I'm going to do like a 3, like 2, 3, or 4. Like I'm going to make them up, and then you can just, and then pick people to win. I will actually. Right now I'm not, but if I decide to go live, I will let you know. It's so much right now. Once the hours get put back at my first job, and I have a stable hours at my second job, like I've got the two figured out, then things will be easier. But I go on holidays in July. It's June already. And right now I am not spending any money on alcohol, that too. And makeup. I'm also like, I've got nothing new, and it just seems redundant to do these videos. But what I might do is, if I'm getting ready, let's say tomorrow morning, I might video it on my phone and I can post them then. But right now it's it's just so much, so much. I'm been trying to lose some weight and I've gotten some weight off, and so I'm trying to stay active, and so sometimes sitting here reminds me, like, anyway, that's here nor there. So I did get this. I bought this. My staff discount is amazing. Now, if you are looking at purchasing anything from Shoppers Drug Mart in the next little while, reach out to me. I believe I have something where if you order from it, I would get the sale. I'm just trying to figure that out, so just bear with me. I believe you can just, at the end, it might ask for like a salesperson. So if you guys want to do that to help me out, that would be great. I'm also participating in a focus group for the group Marcel Friday. So I'm gonna do that. So if I get a little goodie bag, I'm again gonna maybe pop on here, or maybe even pop on over at what's that other one called, Instagram, and I might pop it over there too. So I've already done this I've already done my primer in this number 7. Right now we can't get this at the store, but I got it one of my little goodie bags. I have bought a few things here and there. I also bought this gorgeous from Lise Wattier. It's a lip stain. I love it. So yeah, so there's going to be quite a few changes. I'm going to try to focus a little bit on my Instagram just while I'm not over here. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just kind of post my looks. I need to make a really nice one. So one thing I have learned from Brittany is make sure that if it has UVA and UVB, if it does not have UVA and UVB, it's not a good sunscreen. So just be careful with that. We'll also say, if you are looking at buying a good sunscreen and it's like $30-$40, ask the people at the beauty counter if they've got a gift with purchase, like with any of them, because right now there are some things at the store I work at. Not all stores will have them, and some will be already sold out, but there might be something there. Definitely use your point redemption. Thursdays are seniors, which, trust me, it's worth it if you're over the age of 55. And then what was the other thing? Yeah, UVA and UVB, and I believe it's the UVA. If it has a circle around it, it's one of the better ones. I have upped my daughter's sunscreen from the Banana Boat, the Copper Tone, to, oh gosh, I don't even know which one I got. It's like, it was 30 some bucks, because like I have to do my best to protect my daughter's skin so that, you know, when she gets older, she has it. Because skin cancer is no joke. But holy, this is really nice. And like, I put it over my birthmark, and it doesn't necessarily look like I did, but that's okay, because sometimes that is gorgeous. I like the way that it feels. Yes. So the nice thing is the ones that are a little bit more are better. So this is the one I have on hand. See how it says UVB and UVA, and it's circled? So this one is a really nice one. This one's 60 FBF 60 protection, 80 minutes resistant, water resistant, sweat resistant. I actually give this one to my mother-in-law, and this is recognized by the Canadian Dermatology Association. So that's pretty cool. So that's one that you know is a great one. One of the brands, and it's like totally flipping my mind right now. I believe it's Vichy, but they might be the other one. It actually has like a skin tint one, and they're really, really nice, and they're very, very popular. A lot of people are wearing them because they're mineral, and mineral is one of the better ones to use. Um, yes. Anyway, yes. I should have a link if you want to shop on Shoppers Drug Mart at any time. Just let me know. I will send you the link. I'm going to be posting it on my Instagram and stuff like that, just in case. So I bought this one a while back. Brittany suggested it. I just found it because I was looking for a good pinky purple one to use at work. And what is those colors? So I'm actually going to go in. So this is holographic biscuits. Let's see. It is very pretty. I'm actually going to go in with Penelope. I'm like, I'm not going to make this a big eye look. It's going to be a good eye look. So I've got to early tomorrow and do my eye. Actually, hold on. Before I even do that, primer. I need a new primer. Definitely need a new primer. I love Jason Wu, which you can get there, but sometimes it's just a little much. Little much. Oh boy. I need to do my brushes. My brushes need to be done. Holy crap. I was just sitting on the couch. That was my biggest issue. I cannot just come home and sit on the couch. So today I walked downtown like 3 times. I was going to make meatloaf, realized I can't find my bread pan, right? You know, a little gold loaf pan. So I walked down and I got a little meatloaf one. And then Terry was in, that owns the home hardware here in town. And I was like, okay, what's going on? So I wanted a barbecue that you could fit a griddle on top, because I want to do griddles. I think that's fun. Do pancakes outside, do this and that. And the one we were going to buy, we could have packed up and took camping with us. Well, Lucas didn't want that one, and since it is his gift, I said, fine. But I'm looking for one that we can get a griddle on. And then I said, I'm going to get it after the wedding. Well, I mean, because I said to him, well, how about you pay half, I'll pay half, right? No. He came home and he says, so I was watching on the camera because I have a security camera. So this is color Penelope. This is a really pretty pink. So I see him on the camera and I told him, like, I took some things off the deck. I lifted his snow machine off the deck and put it away. It is electric. It wasn't like horrendously heavy. It still was heavy enough. I have a bad back and my shoulders bother me. My boss does not know that. I'm not telling her, but I think I have heard it again. So I'm going to be booking a doctor's appointment this week at some point. Nothing bad, but just enough that I need to make sure that I haven't blown, like I didn't rip anything from here. So, anyway, I said, you know, I did this, you know, look at the deck when you get home. So I guess he was coming in and he noticed that one of the shelves was up and he's like, that's weird. And then he realized his barbecue was sitting against the a carport wall and he's looking at it and he's like, and then he lifts it up and he goes, oh, you got it. And I was like, yeah. He does so much. I don't think it's a muscle thing. So it's gonna sound so weird. Okay, so it hurts here and then it hurts in my shoulder. When it hurts here, it comes up into my neck and it feels like somebody's like doing this. And then here, it's certain movements. It is the most screwed up thing. Like right now it doesn't hurt, but if I was to put it way over my head, it hurts. And it isn't painful, like painful. But the part that's worrying me is that, and I told Lucas this last night, and Like I've been afraid about telling people. So I've been using that I'm losing dexterity in my hand. Let's see. And so I was pouring myself pop at work, and doing this, and then as it gets empty, pop drips, can't, I just drop it. I was like, what the hell? So I pick it up as it's like flying everywhere. And I'm like, how did I do that? Like, this doesn't even make any sense. Like, what did I do? So I just went, oh, whatever. Maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention. So I think later or earlier that week, I also was trying to get receipt rolls. And receipt rolls aren't very heavy, but the tape sometimes sticks. And I only went to gently lift it, but I think I had like something, and it went like this. Anyway, the box went flying and hit me in the back of the shoulder. I was like, ooh, okay, well, let's not do that again. So I've been really careful about lifting things up. I don't want to make this too big, but look at that. It's already too big. Like, that purple is just so loud. So anyway, yeah, I think, and it does say that with rotator cuffs that can happen. You can causes weakness, and a few other things. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye on that, seeing how it goes. I'm not 100% worried about it, but I do need to keep an eye on it. Do need to make sure that I am taking care of myself, because I do have a wedding that I want to participate in. I'm actually going to go. Oh gosh. Like, I don't think I have any shoulder issue, I don't think I have any neck issues, but I do have a shoulder issue. I had it at TG. I've had it not bother me for 3 years. So, but I realized, like, because I was like, well, what could be aggravating it right now? Well, if I'm picking up 30 cases of beer, that's putting a lot of weight on that shoulder. And I mean, I'm just picking them up and putting them in, right? So I'm guessing that's what it is. But so I'm just going in with the gray. Yes. Shouldn't say just walking her. What was it, Wednesday? She got to walk Sasha or Evelyn to school, walk back, and then she walked to pick her up after school. So she's been doing really well. I'm very proud of her. She's chasing the cat again, so I think she's back up to speed. I do. I'm not just one. And one thing I will say, like, I don't sit behind the till. If there's stuff that needs to be done, I'm doing it. And I've always told my coworkers, if I won't ask you to do it because I'm often the shift lead if I can't do it. And like, when my back gave out, like, it took me so much just to say, okay, I need to let somebody else do it. Okay. I'm going to go in with this holographic biscuit. And it's crazy, like, and now working these 2 jobs, like, it was so sweet. I was being trained by a young girl, and I said to her, like, we stand in one spot, and she was explaining things to me, and then she was standing in another spot, and she was explaining things to me. I said, I don't mean anything by this to be rude or anything, but I need to move. And she looked at me and said, I have a really, really bad back, and standing still is just something I cannot do. Do you think we could kind of move around for a little bit and then we can come back to this? I need to move. And she's like, I am so sorry. And I was like, no, this is nothing for you to be sorry about. I am really interested in what you're teaching me. I need to move. And she's like, nope, let's move. So she was teaching me something else, which was pretty awesome. So I went in with the holographic biscuit. Now I'm going in with Meow Down. I don't think I've actually worn this shade. So I will say that my boss at the store there, she's been so awesome. So tomorrow I was just going to work the evening shift. And then I said to her, oh, it's not a big deal, but, you know, I ordered these hamburgers. I was going to go to the school thing, but whatever. It's not a big deal. I thought I had another day off, right? And she's like, I'm going to switch you then. I'll switch you, and I'll see if somebody wants your shift, and then you can come in during the day. I said, as long as you don't mind, if you can still give me the hours that I was going to get, because once I see the hours, I really can't give them up. And so she did. So I'm going to go in the morning for training with her for the whole day. It's really hard on Thursdays because that's a busy day at the store, you know, for the seniors. So, but I'm learning so much, so much, so much. This actually isn't that bad of a look. I think I'm going to take Frisky. It's just this brown copper shade. I don't know if I have frozen shoulder, but that'd be interesting. I have looked up some things because, like, it doesn't bother me so much. Hello. It doesn't bother me much when I'm sleeping, but I don't sleep on that arm. I do know that when I get up at night, it's like you move and it's like, oh, it feels in the muscles. I have my Kalala. I use my Kalala at night. But yeah, like, it's just, there's certain things I'm just having troubles doing, like just like even going above here. That's where it starts to hurt. And like I said, it's not the worst pain I've ever felt, which is okay with me. Just, yeah. Okay, I am going to leave that like that. I got this beautiful purple eyeliner from, you know what, that's what I should do. I should buy a bunch of eyeliners and just color in my flowers. From Lee Swatier, yes, I do have a lot of Lee Swatier, and I like her stuff. So a lot of her stuff is like, it's fragrance free. It's really good stuff. It's dermatology approved. It has serums and maybe not so much this eyeliner, but there is stuff on the eyeliner that makes it. I know I sound like a really good salesperson, but technically this is my, I'm not being paid to be on here, so. I don't think I need to sell this to you is what I'm trying to say. I think you guys know that this is a great brand anyway. I don't think it gets, actually this is made in USA, but I don't think this gets, like, at least Rete gets enough stage presence. You know what I mean? Like, And if you guys haven't seen her new palette, it is gorgeous. I have to stare at it all day, every day, and I cannot take it home. Yes, actually, this is, oh, Pink Lemonade, and her, liquid lip, and I love it. So she's got like a giant pink one like this. She's also got what are they called? Like the what are they called now? Jesus, Murphy, Roxanne. I know the word is just not coming to me. Okay. So I like the, oh, there's some iPods in there. I didn't realize, this is a better spot for this. Okay. She's got like the, liquid eyeline, like liquid eyeshadows, and they're gorgeous. She's got this beautiful pink one that I just would love to take home, and then she's got like those, they're like cream shades. They're gorgeous too. I mean, if I was ever gifted any like gift card and I could only spend it on her stuff, I don't know what I would spend it on. I know her anti-aging stuff is the bomb. I know one time I was upset because I got another one of those mini liquid or the lip balms, the raspberry shade. But I was like, why am I so upset about this? This is really good. And then I realized, like, yeah, they're really, really nice. She has like 4 different lipsticks, all with serums and aging properties in them. They're gorgeous. And that doesn't even count like this. And then she's got those, she's got one that's called Dragon Fruit. It is gorgeous. And this has a sheen to it too. I don't know if you guys can see that, but anyway, okay. I'm not here to sell you anything, but if you want to pick that up, I wouldn't be mad. So this one is the waterproof eyeliner. And I think it really complements this look. I'm going to take, actually, you know what? Let's do it with this one. No, not with that one. So does anyone have any news they want to share? I found out today it's 11 days, 3 weeks until I get married. I literally wrote Lucas this morning. I'm like, you do realize, like, I'm going to be Mrs. Lucas Schneider? And he's like, what about just Mrs. Schneider? I'm like, no, because you have to do it the old way. I'm just going to bring a bit of this purple. I don't want to ruin this. I'm going to leave it like that. I am going to go in with the Giorgio Armani, but I want to do I I am scared actually, like honestly. Um there's not a whole lot left to be planned. I do have to do the DJ, fill the questionnaire for that. Um and then the girls' dresses I have to get Paige to. Yeah. But the thing, I don't want to say the best, like the stuff that I prefer, I guess I would say. But it's so hard because I don't want to buy that and be like, this one's good, this one's not good, you know? I mean, obviously, the one thing I will say is E.L.F is great. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against E.L.F, but the dermalogical products, like, and when you go in, you could ask where the derm is, and they will show you that stuff has all been scientifically proven to work. Your Olay, your Nvidia, like the mass stuff is what it's called. It's just it's clinically or what they would like when they send us the product and then say, hey, tell us what you think of this product, you know, and then it says 100 women think this product made their skin brighter in 7 days. Now, if you believe that over, you know, if you like, some of the stuff does really work, don't get me wrong, but um, the rep for bio bioderm was in, and she was telling me all about this anti-redness thing and product. I wish I had it right now because it was really cool, and I was really interested, like. And let me tell you, like, person that works at the cosmetic counter, if you walked up and said, okay, I want your, you know, what do you think of this product? And they tell you, and they're like just spouting out those facts like they've been spouting it out for 10 years, like Brittany does. They really know their stuff. Like at the liquor stores, I can sometimes kind of like not bullshit my way through, but um, I can point out products that customers are coming in and repeatedly buying, and I don't mind doing that. I'll be like, this is one of our fan favorite product. I see, yeah, that's true. Whereas it's so much harder there because I'm like, what product are they coming in to get? But I will see that in time. I will say the most. No. Aw, that's awesome. Aw, that must be, yeah, that'll be something new. I don't know what Lucas and I would do when we're retired. Because, like, he would just be on the computer and that's it. Like, look how good that mascara is, though. Look, you can still see my eyelashes. And you can get this. Almost all the stuff I used tonight, I believe you can get at Shoppers. The Benefit eye stuff, definitely. This is new to both Sephora and Shoppers, but if you order this online, you get some really nice samples too. One of the biggest like things learning is perfume. Like it's crazy how many perfumes are out there. And then there's eau de perfume, there's eau de water, or eau de toilet. There's elixirs. I'm like, holy crap. Yes. I don't know. Can I just go to bed like this and wake up? I think this is the look I'm going to try to recreate tomorrow. She said that I do look better with darker eyes. I kind of am agreeing with her on that. I just want to, and this is, whoa. I will also say that those, the sample set is really nice from Shoppers. I've got enough points to actually like to buy one, and I might that way, but then I'm like, okay guys, hold on. I actually would have a 5th perfume if I had kept it, but my mother-in-law actually bought it from me. And so I'm like, I don't need perfume, but have you seen the new Marc Jacobs Daisy one? It is gorgeous. Like, it is gorgeous. And I didn't actually use any under my eye, and I'm not getting it like piled up there. I just want to add a little bit more. But hold on. I'll do my lips. Okay. So this is its own little liquid lip. So what I've been doing is I like to outline first. I know. Okay. So I'll let that dry. Okay. So I got this. This is Guerlain. This is the Mandarin. I got this free a couple years ago. And you can see I've used it, but barely. But it is so nice. It's very mandarin-y smell. I got this free from Influencer. I got the toner from Guerlain and the foundation. I used those two up, obviously. This is still gorgeous. So I also got the Eau de Suite from Dave Lackey. The person that does not wear perfume. This is what I want. It is gorgeous. I love it. You can see that I have been using it. It smells divine. It's one of my absolute favorite scents. I will say that. This one is like absolutely amazing. If you haven't smelled it, go and smell it. It's like candy. And you can clearly tell I need to clean it. Okay. So then I also have this one. Influencer. I wear this. You can't see it, but I actually, when I go into Shoppers, because it doesn't seem like I shouldn't, like I need to be wearing, I feel like I need to be, because like you're going to spray it everywhere anyway. So yeah, this is the one I generally wear. It is very pretty. By the way, I thought somebody said like you press this and it sprayed. It is not. It is the back of the heel. Yeah, this is not in. This one blew my mind. I was like, what? I thought it was just going to be sample, and I claimed it. So then I will also say that this is the C'est la vie, la vie est belle from, I can speak French better than that, from Lancôme. I got this in, oh, there we go. It's very strong, but I think this actually I might give to my mother-in-law, but it's a nice one. This when I got that Lancôme set, I absolutely loved it. And then I of course got these trio for points. They were like a couple hundred points, so I got them. You can clearly tell I use those. These I use every day. And then I bought this one. And I use it quite often. I do have the lid for it here. Nope, that's not the lid for that. I don't know what the lid, that's actually for foundation. Anyway, but those are the fragrances I have, and I'm loving them. I have been wearing them a lot more. I just want to put some hand lotion on. I will also say, I got, what else did I get? Oh, I did. Where did it, I wonder where I put that. I wonder if it's upstairs. I got Clinique, I hope I find that. Was that here? Oh, yes. The Clinique bag. Isn't that gorgeous? I got that lipstick. Anyway, so this is the final look for this one. I will say I have my E.L.F. shiny one. I'll put over top of this. Paige?
No, I'm on FaceTime.
Is that Paige?
No.
Oh.
Patient.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Where did you go to get those?
Gas station.
How much were they?
$20. What? Do you want some? They're the slushy ones.
Yeah, no, they're not $20. They're 30.
Oh, well, $29.
Sorry. Anyway, so she did like low lights in it, so you can't really tell, but this looks more my color than that awful like it was a nice color when it was on my hair, like all over my hair, but now it's not. So she didn't dye all my gray, which is what I asked her. But yeah, so much nicer than what I had it. I was like, I need help. I need help. And yeah. It was a lot less than I thought it was going to be, because she quoted me like $100 or so, and I thought, you know, it's going to be so much more than that. I don't know why I thought it was going to be way more, but it wasn't. So, okay, this is the final look. Actually, I might actually go take a picture of myself with this look. Although, I wonder. Because when you sometimes log on to Shoppers and it says chat with a specialist, it goes to your closest store, which is really, really cool. And you're chatting with a real person, which is absolutely amazing. And if they make a suggestion and you buy through that, they get that sale, which I think is absolutely amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna go set up my tripod and whatnot, but yeah, like I think this is, my hair's a little rough looking, but I can kind of fix that up. I am looking for a good flat iron to curl with. Anyway, I am going to put one more secret word out here. So any of the secret words from this month and last month, we're going to put into a big pile when I come back. And if I do any like impromptu lives, I will put a secret word in. And we'll kind of do everything together. I think I'll just make a couple boxes and just kind of declutter and restart over. I do have some new things to put in it. Like I got, like I might put in this cleek, and I might actually take it upstairs because I'm breaking out so badly. But like there's going to be a lot more things in there if I get anything free, or like, I don't know if you guys can see, I still have my, like, this is where I put my top box, and then I sat it down and I just walked away from it. Like literally the only time I'm here right now is to do looks for work. But anyway, okay, so let's do, it's going to be Kitten, because the palette we used was Cashmere Kitten, RMU giveaway@gmail.com. And I am so sorry about the last few weeks, but I am going to prioritize a few other things, and then I'm going to hopefully come back in the winter, like reinvigorated to come back here. And I might do some decluttering because I got a lot of stuff I'm like, I'll never use. Like, why did I open this and use this? Like, it was once. And it's such a good lipstick. Like, I never know. Oh, there's another one. Well, this one I could use again. This one I've used a few times. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great summer. And I look forward to seeing you maybe over on Instagram a little bit more. Watch for this photo. It's going to pop up, I think, there. And I will see if this look looks better or if tomorrow's look looks better with my hair properly done. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for all of your support. It still means the world to me, and I hope you guys have a great night and good summer if I don't talk to you before then.